What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. I don't like it when the YouTuber says mean things about the Konami product. I'm gonna smash that dislike button. You know what? That's fine. I'm not here to spoon feed you guys. I'm here to give you the facts as well as my own informed opinions and how I reach the steps into those opinions so that you guys can make informed decisions on your own. Realize that when I'm critical of a product, that I'm incentivized to tell you to buy things. Using my TCG player link in the description below, it supports me. Using my discount links, it supports me. So telling you guys that I would be saving my money and buying something, it's showing my own true opinions to you guys. I'm totally deflated of hype for something, and I'm going to get that point across even if Konami hates me for it. So, we have unlimited dual power hitting shelves. Good old dual power. And people seem really excited in the Facebook groups to see this on shelves again, which has me scratching my beard, scratching my head and saying, dude, really? It seems like those prices have been devastated. So I'm gonna say why I think it's a bad idea to pick up dual power off shelves, even if you were a vendor paying the $16.50 still for this sealed product, which is what they're paying distros from Konami to get, and why I would be waiting for something else later in the year from Konami. Infinite Impermanence is holding the highest current market value from dual power still at $40. It dipped down towards $30 during the off season, and now it's rebounding as competitors want to get their hands on these for YCSs, regionals, UDSs, etc. within the season. There's no visible reprint on the horizon for this card, but dual power has been realistically devastated over and over. Evenly matched. This is also in the Megatins. This was a reprint. Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring was reprinted in the Salomon Great Structure deck and is now getting reprinted again later in the year in Dual Devastator. If you really need these right now, I would just buy the singles or buy Salomon Great Structure decks to get your copies. Borrelo Dragon. Yes, this is an alternate art. Not a lot of people like this alternate art from what I'm hearing, but taste is subjective. Maybe you like this alternate art. It's going to be reprinted in the Rocket Structure deck and tank even further in value. Cyber Dragon Naster is one of our first original cards to the set that shows up in value, and I was thinking, hey, this price is going to go up because Cyber Dragons are going to be reprinted in the Megatins, but with unlimited packs of this being opened up as if it was a good idea, I imagine this price is going to flounder around and stay low as well. Next up, you have another original card, Hermetic Seal of Heavenly Spheres. I was surprised this didn't go up sooner than later, but you see that vendors open so much dual power and have such high quantities of dual power, still, to this day, insane quantities throughout, that the competition's still there. People were holding on, and there's going to just be this innate undercutting, even with the unlimited printing coming out, upping that quantity and competition further. Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Here's where we get into more of the Ghost Girls. This is what originally helped sell this set. All the Ghost Girls are here. Oh boy, oh joy. Well, they're all guaranteed in Dual Devastator, along with a lot of other amazing cards that haven't already bottomed out in price. So yes, while you could be wanting Ghost Ogre for this competitive season because Dual Devastator doesn't show up until after YCS Fort Worth, and that's all the way in October, many regionals, you could just buy the singles. Yeah, I'm hitting you with the SEMO. Just buy the singles. Look at this. 3 of these are half the retail of a singular box of Dupo. What do you think is the better spent money? If you're actually hunting down the hand traps, trying to pack them, or spending half the price for playsets as those packs. Big thonks, big stronks, like, seriously, you just buy the singles. Card of Demise. It never went up. It's crazy. Here's a card that True Draco players are looking at. Everyone's considering for draw power in their stun decks. Well, Extravagance just happens to be a really strong draw card as well, and tons of decks that would use Card of Demise don't really look at the extra deck so much, so they give up less because they can still decide to special summon and do other things within their turn, and they don't have to discard their hand. They can keep hand value in hand traps rather than having to discard everything. Again, the value Ghost Bell is one of the next up cards. Are you noticing a pattern? We're already very low in price. You're spending, outside of the promo pack, $1 a card for random chances at these cards in Duel Power. And on the second page, we're already way tanked in value. And we're on cards that are seeing reprints. Be Cop from the Underworld. This is a card earlier I would have suggested. And while it's still one of the best generic, completely, like, you can use any 2 monsters card to go into a Link 2 with 2 downward arrows, we now also have Psyframe Lambda that's relatively generic. Only decks that are looking at using tokens to go up into her are going to use her over Psyframe Lambda, who has 700 more attack. Then you have cards like Utopia Double that have floundered in price. It's gone up towards 5, it's gone back down. Raw Sphere Mode, yeah, all these $2 to $3 cards. So it's like you're playing a mini scratch-off by opening Dupo, and every single card you bought is $1, and you're hoping to win on most of them, but we head towards page 3, and you're already heading towards that break-even point. Just on page 3 alone of this entire set that has many more than 3 pages. Here's my assessment with it. I think I've said it enough within this video. Dude, Duel Devastator is a way better product, and while it's $10 more in MSRP, you're guaranteed not only another Ghost Grill that you can't even get in here with Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, you're also going to get, I don't know what they're calling it, Blood Blossom of the Afterlife is what it is in the OCG. She's here on the cover, so you do get access to a brand new card, and you have other things that need reprints, such as Saryuja's Skull Dread. Yes, it was in the Megatons, but, you know, we're here almost a full year later. It's about time they got to Saryuja once again. You're getting so many generically good cards. Almost everything in here seems generic. Generic Synchros, generic Links, generic Rank 4 Xyz. You have Solemn Strike, Spell Canceller, Super Polymerization, Typhoon, Wave Motion, Inspector Border, a stun card within the set too. And these are just the cards we know. It looks like Konami's carefully handcrafted this to be almost fully generic, and it's packed with 56 ultra rare cards. 56, and 6 of them are taken up by the Ghost Grills and Blood Blossom. So less than $1 per card, guaranteed value, and you're getting a look at not having to have the chance at pulling everything. Now, again, I've been vocally not a fan of Konami printing their own singles in this fashion, but at the same time, I can't deny this is an amazing product for the consumer. This is an amazing product for you to buy. I will be a consumer of this product, and I don't know what vendors actually get this one at. Like, I know for a $30 MSRP product, they're spending between $15.50 to $16.50. For a $40 product, I imagine the vendors are paying something like $22, $23.50, but I realistically don't know the end price they're going to be paying to bust it open and try to sell singles out of it, or where that might go. Everything in here so far has been in demand. The Super Polymerization just went to 3 and is spiking despite this reprint on the horizon. Saryuja's Skull Dread, used heavily in the Guard Dragon engine. Your money is just so much better spent on Duel Power than grabbing any of these on the shelves. Now again, I'm not here to be your dad. I'm not here, yes, Papa John. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life and go ahead and not buy this, but I am saying, use your consideration. I know there's events immediately, but for this WCQ season, October and on, you have this set making everything so much cheaper and so much easier. I know the feeling of, gotta get my cards now, and if you have that feeling, buying the singles is better than trying to play a scratch-off lotto for an infinite impermanence to try to beat the value of your box. Again, this is just my opinion on it though. What is yours? I think breaking it down in this way, being critical of it, showing the direct reprints in value and how values have been switching up. Like I said, with these kinds of things getting reprinted, other values will shift around and up, but with this unlimited printing, there will be a little bit of coolant on prices at the same time. It's this huge storm of mix-up, and it just tells you, buy the cards you want, don't pick this up off a shelf if you plan to get this later, unless that's how you want to spend your weekend, and that's fine. It's your money. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to support me directly, there is the Patreon. $20 and up rewards actually get you stuff mailed back out to you, such as OCG Ultimates or Alter Arts we don't have over here. Or if you're spending on TCG Player, just use my link down below. Favorite it, slam it up in your browser and favorite it so that whenever you start shopping, you support me directly where you'd already be spending. That being said, subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you do enjoy these straightforward conversations, and let me know what you think about Unlimited Dupo running around. It's odd timing, right? Like, I thought it would have been right before the WCQ to help people spend money, but before they spent their money on Battles of Legends. So this is a really odd timing, other than they're trying to get it out of the way before Duel Devastator, right? Like, I can't think of any other reason Konami would just drop it out here in the middle of the off-season.